"Beat me in tennis and I'll marry you," the CEO mocked, her laughter sharp enough to slice the summer air, echoing across the elite country club where wealth clinked louder than glasses and pride stood taller than trophies. The janitor stood opposite her, dressed in a faded gray uniform, hands rough from years of cleaning floors that people like her walked on without looking down. The crowd gathered fast, executives in tailored suits, socialites with champagne smiles, all whispering, all certain they already knew how this would end. A janitor didn't belong on a professional tennis court, let alone across the net from one of the most powerful CEOs in the city, a woman known for crushing deals and egos alike. She spun her racket lazily, eyes filled with amusement, and repeated louder so everyone could hear, "Beat me, and I'll marry you. Lose, and you admit you're exactly where you belong." Laughter erupted, phones came out, someone shouted for security, but the janitor didn't flinch. His name was Daniel Cross, though no one bothered to know it. For years, he'd pushed his cart through this club before dawn, scrubbing locker rooms, emptying trash, listening to members brag about their lives, their wins, their privilege. Tennis courts had been his silent companions, watching games from behind fences while working double shifts to raise his daughter alone after his wife passed away. What no one knew, what no one even imagined, was that before life broke him down, Daniel had once been ranked nationally, a rising tennis prodigy whose career ended the day he walked away to care for a dying wife and a newborn child, choosing responsibility over fame. The racket the CEO tossed at him felt foreign in his hands at first, heavier than memory, lighter than regret. The crowd hushed when he stepped onto the court, some scoffing, others already bored, convinced this humiliation would be quick. The CEO served first, fast, aggressive, a statement serve, and the ball screamed past Daniel. Applause burst out. She smiled smugly. "Told you," someone yelled. Then the second serve came, and something changed. Daniel's feet moved before his mind caught up, muscle memory waking like a sleeping giant. He returned the ball cleanly, precisely, landing it just inside the baseline. A murmur rippled through the crowd. The CEO's smile twitched. The rally began, short at first, then longer, then uncomfortably long. Daniel's posture shifted, his shoulders straightened, his eyes sharpened, and every swing carried years of buried discipline. The crowd leaned forward. The CEO missed a shot. Silence fell. "Lucky hit," she scoffed, but her grip tightened. Point by point, game by game, the janitor didn't just play, he commanded the court. Drop shots kissed the net, backhands sliced the air, serves exploded with quiet fury. The laughter died, replaced by stunned disbelief. Whispers turned frantic. "Who is he? Is this staged? No way." The CEO's confidence cracked as sweat dampened her pristine white dress. For the first time in her career, she was losing control, in front of everyone who ever feared or admired her. Between sets, Daniel glanced at the crowd, seeing not faces but years of being invisible. He thought of his daughter studying by a flickering lamp, of nights choosing groceries over dreams, of promises made at a hospital bedside. When the final set began, the air felt electric, unbearable. Match point arrived too fast for the crowd to process. The CEO lunged desperately, but Daniel's final shot landed clean and unstoppable. Game. Set. Match. The crowd froze, no applause, no laughter, just shock. The CEO stood still, racket slipping from her hand, humiliation flooding her face. "Who are you?" she asked quietly, no longer mocking. Daniel exhaled slowly and said, "I'm the man who cleaned your floors while you built your empire. I'm the man who gave up trophies to keep a family together. And I never wanted your hand, I just wanted respect." The words hit harder than any serve. The crowd erupted then, not in mockery but in awe. Someone started clapping, then another, until the applause thundered. The CEO swallowed her pride, nodding. "You already have it," she said, voice trembling. The match went viral within hours. Interviews followed. Offers poured in. But Daniel declined most of them. What he accepted was a coaching position for underprivileged kids, funded by the same CEO who once mocked him, her lesson etched permanently into her legacy. And as Daniel walked off the court that day, not as a janitor but as a reminder that greatness doesn't disappear, it waits. If this story moved you, inspired you, or reminded you never to judge a book by its cover, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because every story here carries a lesson, every video hides a truth, and the next one might just change how you see the world.